Hello students, we will studying our second chapter, that is the atmosphere, right? So in our previous video, that is in video number 1, we have learned about the atmosphere, its composition and its different layers, right? So this is our topic number 4, greenhouse. So in this video we will learning about the greenhouse effects and the global warming. Okay, so first let us see what is greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is the problem caused by increase in the quantities of greenhouse gases. These gases trap the heat from the sun and cause gradual rise in the temperature of the earth. So what is the greenhouse effects? It is the problem caused by the increase the quantities of the greenhouse gases. So what these gases do? These gases trap the solar energy, trap the heat of the sun, and which cause the gradual rise in the temperature of the earth. So this is called greenhouse effect. Okay, so the gas like carbon dioxide, methane, CFS, chlorofluorocarbon and water vapor are the greenhouse gases. So all these gases, carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbon, water vapor, these gases are called greenhouse gases. So what is greenhouse effect? Gases like carbon dioxide, methane, CFS in short, chlorofluorocarbon and water vapor, what they do? They trap the solar energy, they catch the solar energy which comes from the sun and it causes gradual rise in the temperature of the earth. That is called greenhouse effect. Okay, now students, let us see how this greenhouse gases trap the solar energy. So here we have our earth and this is the layer of these greenhouse gases. So basically what happens when the heat energy of sun reaches to the earth surface, some of the heat energy is absorbed by the earth and which makes earth surface hot. After that, most of the heat energy get bounced back or get reflected from the earth surface towards the space. So when this heat energy is get reflected, get bounced back from the earth surface and it bounce back toward the space. So on the way, this heat energy is absorbed by the greenhouse gases. Okay, and some of the heat energy passes from this layer. So a good amount of heat energy is absorbed by these greenhouse gases, and these absorbed heat energy make the atmosphere of the earth warm. Okay, so due to which the temperature of the earth or the temperature of the atmosphere become warm. So this is called greenhouse effect. So dear students, what we learned that these greenhouse gases trap the solar energy. They do not allow the solar energy or heat of the sun to escape and make our earth warm. It means these gases are very important for us. But dear student, these gases are very important for us up to some extent. But students, if the quantities or the amount of these gases increase, then it will be danger for our earth. Now let us see what will happen if we remove all these greenhouse gases from the earth. Then what will happen? Temperature will become very low. It will reach up to -18 and life will be not possible in our earth. Okay, what will happen? All the living organism, maybe plants, animal and human being will vanish from the earth. Since in this temperature, that is in -18 degrees Celsius, life will be not possible on the earth. So that's why these gases are important, but up to some extent only. If the amount or the quantities of these greenhouse gases will increase, then what will happen? It will create problem to our earth. So when the quantities or the amount of these greenhouse gases increase, then they will trap more solar energy, right, which will make our earth more warmer. Then what will happen? All the iceberg that we have on the poles of the earth all the mountains, all the big pieces of the ice that we have on the poles, what will happen? They will start melting and they will get converted into liquid, into water, and they comes and join to the oceans and the sea, due to which level of the seas and the ocean rise up, and slowly and gradually they will cover all the landmass of the earth, and one day our earth will become totally full of water. Okay, so now students, let us see the sources of these gases. Okay, first we have carbon dioxide. So largest share among these, it means in greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide found in the highest amount, it share highest percentage in amount. Okay, so the sources of the carbon dioxide, from where these gases come. So sources, first we have fossil fuel burning, means from the burning of the fossil fuel this carbon dioxide comes. Then deforestation, then cement production, etc. So these are the sources of this carbon dioxide. Now second we have here chlorofluorocarbon, CFCs. Okay, CFCs. So this is a man-made gas. Which gas? Man-made. Man-made means made by man. So especially their source is refrigerator and foam. Okay, next we have here methane. So the sources of the methane is natural gas production, biomass, landfill, and coal mining. So from these area, this gas is generate, or you can say comes out. Okay, now next we have nitrous oxide. So nitrous oxides, the source of this gas, that is nitrous oxide, is oceans, soil, biomass, and deforestations also. Okay, beside this there are many more other sources also, so you can write etc. Okay, here you can write etc. Now according to the Intergovernmental Panel of Climate, okay, according to the Intergovernmental Panel of Climate, which is also called IPCC, okay, Intergovernmental Panel of Climate, which is also called IPCC, estimated that 72% of global warming is contributed by CO2, carbon dioxide, CH4, methane, and N2O, nitrous oxide. So according to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate, that is IPCC, these three gases, especially these three gases, carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide, they share 72% of the global warming, means they are responsible for the 72% of the global warming. Okay, it means that these three gases, that is carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide, only contribute 72% of the global warming. It means most of the global warming is due to the carbon dioxide, methane, and the nitrous oxide. Now let us see the global warming. So what is global warming? The global warming means the rise in mean temperature to a level which affect the life form on the earth surface. So global warming is nothing but it is the rise of the temperature on the earth. So as I told you that when the amount of greenhouse gases increases due to natural or human activities, then what will happen? If there will be more amount of larger amount of greenhouse gases, then they will trap more amount of heat energy of the sun, and accordingly our earth will become hotter and hotter, which is known as global warming. Okay, so here word global means, globe means earth warming, right? Global means earth and warming means warming. So global warming means warming of the whole earth, not a particular region. So this is called global warming. Now students, let us see ozone layer depletion. Okay, so ozone, what is ozone? Ozone is a gas, or is a layer of gas which is around the earth surface above 15 to 50 kilometer above the surface of the earth. It lies in the stratosphere. So this ozone layer lies in the stratosphere, which is from 16 to 50 kilometer above the surface of the earth. Okay, acts as a shield. This ozone layer act as a shield. It protects the whole earth from something that is UV rays, means ultraviolet rays, and these rays are very dangerous. So here it is written, protect the earth from the harmful UV rays. So this ozone layer, this layer protect us from the UV rays, that is ultraviolet rays, and these rays are very harmful for the living organism. If these rays fall in our body, then we will get skin cancer, then some other skin diseases. Beside this also affect in our immune system, then it affects in our eyesight. We may become blind permanently or temporary or permanently, and even plants and animals also suffer from these rays. So these rays are very, very harmful for the whole world. Okay, now depleting due to human activities like deforestation, burning of fuel, mining, factories, and etc. Okay, but these days, due to development in science and technology and due to various human activities, this ozone layer is depleting. Depleting means here getting thinner. Okay, getting thinner. So depleting due to human activities like deforestation, burning of fuel, mining, and factories, and etc. So what will happen when this ozone layer will deplete and it will get hole? Then what happen? This ozone layer will get entered in our atmosphere and will have these kind of diseases what I told you. Okay, so that's why what we have to do, we have to protect, or we have to save ozone layer from getting depletion, right? From getting depletion. So students, how it is depleting? Due to the human activity, because of our activity like deforestation, cutting of trees, then burning of fuel, burning of the any other things, then mining, then setting up factories and all. So all these are responsible for the increasing or the emitting of the dangerous gases, especially here CFCs, chlorofluorocarbon. Okay, this carbon is very dangerous for the ozone. So these chlorofluorocarbon play an important role in the depletion of the ozone layer. So this gas is very dangerous for the ozone layer, for the layer of this ozone gas. Okay, so in this video this much only. Let us meet in another video, and that will be the last video of this chapter.